What are we doing today? What are we doing today? Are we cooking? Doing a little cooking today, and we're talking about some things on the economy. It's a little bit more serious this time than I usually get, but I think some of the things that I have to say can help you guys. So that's what we're doing today on Chasing the Sun. Grocery shopping 2020. Still in Charlestown, little bitty store called JC's. Kroger owns it, but Kroger owns everything. But it's a nice place. Just close to my camping spot. Gonna be doing a little cooking tonight. That's what I've been asked so many times for. This dang thing. Anyway, we're cooking tonight. Low carb ham and eggs. Yummo. Look at the view. We're camping. Nothing better than over easy eggs. Cheap and really good for you. Low carb. Yummo. So good. Plus, look at my view. campground. Can't beat it. Loving my life right now. Nice hair. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Tasting the Sun, where we do everything RV and van life. And today, I'm going to talk about something I was reading earlier today that scared me a lot. It is July 28th as I'm recording this. I'll probably post this on the 29th or the 30th. And I read somewhere where, because of the financial stuff that we're going through now, that as many as 40% or more or less of people are going to lose their apartments. Now, I don't know I didn't read anything about homeowners, but I'm just going to kind of focus on those people that are renters and see if I can't make a complete circle with my thought. So I was reading that today and thinking about and I am not ever going to be political on this channel. It's not what I'm going to do. Somebody that I follow very closely, Carolyn's RV. She's one of the biggest and one of the best. I absolutely love her. She just kind of lost her dang mind in a great way. And she has decided that she can no longer hold her tongue about politics. And I won't share her politics with you. But she's doing that, and it's an amazingly beautiful thing. America is the best country in the world, and we can do that. My channel is new. I'm struggling for my voice to be heard, so I don't want to alienate anyone right now. So I'm not taking a political stand. What I am taking a stand on, though, is the fact that now we have 50 million Americans who are unemployed, and now we're trying to come together, left and right, Democrat and Republican, to put a bill together to help working families. And as I said earlier, what I read was that the author of this, and actually there was actually a range of articles that I read because I looked for them, and it starts at about 20%, and it actually goes to 60 some percent. The theory is that if we cannot take care of people, give them the extra money for their unemployment, or help them with a stimulus or some sort of program to keep everybody in their houses, and as an aside, it's really not fair for the people who own the real estate, whether it's a big company or whether it's me. If I'm renting my house to someone and they can't pay, it's not really fair for me not to get my money while they stay in it. So I see both sides of it, but mostly I just want to make sure that we're taking care of one another and loving one another. And I'm not sure that that's going to happen. So the idea, excuse me, get rid of my text. So the idea in my little rant today is that if we do have as many as, let's just say, 30%, 40% of people lose their apartments and are going to be forced, where are those people going to go? It's a scary and daunting question for the greatest and richest country in the history of the world. So it's not a political statement. It's a statement where I'm saying the reason I started my channel was to help people to get out of a job that they hate, that doesn't pay their bills, and to go to be freer, as I said, and have a better life, and love their life, and to travel, and to do things, and generally just have a better life in general. So I got to thinking, I don't know what the percentage of us that have cars, but I would say that a lot more people have cars than don't, and several families have more than one car. So I guess what I'm saying is that now I think the Vanlife and RV shows that are the how to live this life, $400 or $500 a month, are going to become super duper important, because while I did it for fun and frenzy and to just live better, live on less, have more experiences than owning more things, I think that now, out of necessity, whether or not we can get the $600 a week to everyone or not, or whether we get stimulus checks or not, I mean, eventually it doesn't make sense that we are, as a federal government, we cannot pump trillions of dollars into the economy every couple of months and sustain that. It's just unsustainable. So eventually that money will go away, and then people are going to lose their houses, they're going to lose their apartments, they're going to lose their cars, they're going to lose a lot of things. So I think thinking about it that way, this channel and channels like it become so ever important. And so really all I wanted to do today is kind of tell you all, I'm a little bit afraid for all the people who that's coming for, and to just say, I'm here for you. I can answer questions. I did this. I planned it. But I've also helped people do it. They've emailed me, and I've corresponded with them, and on a couple occasions I've spoke with people on the phone, and to help them say, here's kind of what you got to do. And I'm just going to really briefly go through the steps off the top of my head. So if you are going to lose your apartment and you have one day, then you start at the third step or whatever. But if you have some time, you need to downsize. We've talked about that before. Sell as much stuff as you can. See if you can store it at somebody's house. Try not to, obviously you don't want to throw all your stuff away, but whatever you got to do. And the second thing would be to, what are the bare necessities of living in your vehicle? And the bare necessities are, you need warmth or cool. And by that I mean, if you have a vehicle, if you're in a car, you'll be using your air conditioner or your heater, and that will work temporarily. You need some bedclothes, you need some blankets and stuff. You need a place to cook, so you need a little $20 Coleman stove. You need a water bucket so you can drink, and you need a place to go to the bathroom. It's pretty simple. I think for $100, if you didn't, and most of that you probably already have, except for the stove. And we've talked about it before. You can get a bucket, you can get an outdoor camping potty or toilet, whatever you want to call it, and those are about $20 at Walmart. The stove's $20. The water bottle is $6. Doesn't take much unless you're talking about extreme temperatures, and then you'll have to do something different. But really, in an emergency situation, if you had to move out, as scary as it is, as gut-wrenching as it is, as awful as it could be, those are kind of the basic necessities. Save your money, don't go out to eat, learn to live on more, Google boondocking, get on some boondocking sites and some videos, and that way you can actually continue to live your life. And I guess the scariest thing is, like I said, we have 50 million unemployed people, and it's going up every week. And I don't want to be gloom and doom. I want to just tell you at the end of this video, which we're coming to quickly, is that just because you don't have an apartment or a house or a spouse or a job or whatever that is, it's not a death sentence. It's not. Honestly, it could be and should be the greatest adventure of your life. Because quite honestly, if you are here and you don't have a choice, you might as well enjoy the ride. So if you look at it from that point of view, you really can get through this. You will get through this. You got this. And you can have a really wonderful experience. Once you get over the shock and the dismay and all of the other things, gather yourself. You got to get going, especially if you've got a day or two. But if you've got a month, you can plan it out. Get some food, stocked away, and go back and look at some of my previous videos. And quite honestly, there's all kinds of good videos out there. Bob Wells is probably the best. He's the father of our movement. Just Google, basics of living in a car with Bob Wells on on YouTube, and he's probably got 100 videos on there. So anyway. So that's it, really. I'm just scared and concerned about everybody, the way things are going. I hate where we are politically, socially, emotionally, economically, medically. It's just kind of a scary time. Now, the other side of that is that once you get on the other side of it and you are living this life, whether you want to or you have to, once you get into this life and you start loving it, it is an amazing gift. It's an amazing gift. As you can see, my background has changed again. I'm traveling again. I'm camping in a campground again, which I'm really starting to love camping, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be boondocking every single day for the rest of my life. I'm getting spoiled in these campgrounds. But anyway, that's it. Just something to think about, food for thought. If you all have questions for me, please, my email is always down below. I'll help you any way that I can. I've been doing this for a few years. I really do know what I'm talking about. I know it's a scary time, and there's a lot of us out here that have been doing it for a long time, and our lives are better. So once you get over the initial shock, once you accept it and really you don't have a choice, you need to get there, get through the stages of grief and get right to acceptance as quickly as you can. On the other side of that, $500 a month. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you, as always. Please, if you got something out of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe even share it if you get the opportunity to. And I just want to say, as I close every single one of my videos, you have to get up every single day for the rest of your life and do one thing that gets you closer to your dreams. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks.